and just kind of your first impression. And then maybe star it if you want to see it again, so that then we'll go back and see things a second time. And we'll just continue that until we are able to vote on our top 10 artists.
Wow. Sally hearing Sally.
All right, you guys are good.
Okay. So did everyone hear that okay? Hi, Emily. Yeah.
Yep, all set. Thank you. Sorry, everyone, for being a bit late.
Okay. So this is exciting, and what I'll do is I'll give the background while we're looking, just to be efficient. So we'll start with Adam Welch. Adam Welch is from Lakewood, and he is president of a local company that does advertising. He actually does the Nearcation website, which is kind of the city's second website that has all of our events. They do all our advertising. And his piece is called Sushi. It's for the International District. And our technical whiz, Nikki, is going to.
I'm trying to find it.
It was all alphabetical.
I know, but when I open them, even though I open them alphabetically, they're not. It's not all of them named their stuff. Hang on.
Why, thank you.
I know, Mr. G.
I'm like trying to grow it out.
I know, it looks great.
Oh.
Yeah, I think you look good.
Oh, that's why it's a PDF.
You look artsy.
What
You look
is
like
it
you
an
must
arts
be on
commission?
the arts commission. You must be the vice chair of the arts commission.
Hey, Paige, I do want to talk to you after the meeting now. I've got a couple of questions about something completely unrelated.
Okay, so
Wait,
this
wait,
piece is called Sushi. You're doing great. Will be your moral support. Better you than me doing this. You're rocking it.
Ooh, I like that.
Isn't that
Wow.
clever? Now, will people know it's sushi? I don't know, but Lua is gonna be the one that tells us.
Salmon.
So this is all digitized, which is nice, right? So he's not having to take a painting and digitize
Can you
it.
enlarge that though,
I'm
Nikki?
trying, hold on, I don't know where it is on here. This is different than I'm.
There's a
used to.
plus in the bottom right
This
corner.
one?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Thank you.
That's cool. Yeah.
It's great.
So
Okay, so that's nice. There's no hidden verbiage that we have to worry about what that means. I like it a lot.
I did too. Like a bento box.
International District.
Mm-hmm.
he says with over 165 restaurants, Lakewood is home to a wide variety of independent and family-owned places to eat. Dining experiences make Lakewood distinct in the South Sound. Many of the culinary gems are found in the International District, which celebrates authentic, mouth-watering cuisine from around the world. Can you tell he's president of an ad agency? This piece called Sushi simultaneously celebrates the craft of creating delicate handmade sashimi dishes found in Lakewood's International District. Try Kyoto's if you need famous, amazing sushi, while highlighting the vibrant pink flesh of the Pacific salmon, a symbol of our region's indigenous food sources. He goes on, but I think that's the main thing you need to know. Okay, make your notes. If you have any questions, feel free to ask now. Do you have your spreadsheet, Lenny? Yeah. So it's just to make notes on, like you can put a little score. Okay. And the next one is Barb. So Barb does mosaic glass work. She's a retired teacher from the Clover Park School District.
I like it, but only one pane of the box is going to have
The boat. Yes.
the boat. The other dimensions of it are going to be the exact same thing.
Also, it need to be digitized.
Mhm.
So that's obviously just a picture of her work, right? And that's not enough to actually put it in the dimensions you need.
Well, it's a cute one. I don't know if that's a dog or a cat. If it's a dog.
It's a cat.
It's a cat.
Kitty cat.
Oh.
Long tail.
You just love the Tasser. The hair
another
works,
cat.
but the,
There's another cat.
That's cute.
Hmm.
I see how those are hard for a box.
all right, let's go on. Oh,
Oh, sorry, there's a couple more.
yeah.
Another thing to remember though is one of the ones in the international district, we didn't think it would look good on a box and it ended up being really, really nice.
That green, I know it's super pretty green now, the one that was on the bottom, just color wise, I thought that was really pop.
It's an interesting idea with the texture of it, you know.
What's next, Sally?
So next is Bill Gibbs.
So how are we scoring?
Well, you're gonna have to just use 1 to 5 for you. I would say for sure, we can go back to what we talked about before our retreat and at our retreat. So color, looking for, we are looking for a military design, but we have plenty of those. Something that's reflective of Lakewood's history or iconic to Lakewood, or speaks to the Lakewood residents, what people like, what we know they like.
Is 1 the best,
But
5 the lowest, or the other way around?
5's the best.
Okay.
And I think the ease of digitizing is worth something, because we had to pay Sylvia a significant amount to digitize the Latino artists that were just had photos, and that is not in the budget to do that. I'd really like to see the artists be independent. So that's something to consider.
Yeah.
And how many are we looking for?
We have 10 boxes, but we should have some backups. For example, if there's 2 boxes and we want to combine some art like we did at 100 and where Chick-fil-A is. So I'd say 10 to 12 or 13. Okay, so that is different.
Well, he's just showing his portfolio.
Oh, yeah.
Of branding.
His logos.
Do you have another?
Yeah.
Is it the word one?
Yeah.
Okay. Have it open.
Someone it said read on
Mm.
Cool.
I can see that going on a lot
That's
of.
fun. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
interesting.
I see you. I like that.
Does he know I'm speeding?
I'm
watching
I'm
you.
watching you.
The police all off the top.
You're gonna get a ticket.
So there's a military one.
Oh, that's nice.
Hmm.
Beautiful.
So the military one, I think it'd be kind of interesting if we put I can't remember. There are 2 locations for the military that the military one could be at. There is one right at 512 in Pack Highway, but then there's also one right when you're coming off the freeway. That's kind of like in the middle of its own little desert.
Off
Okay.
Bridgeport.
No,
I
no,
said
no, no, like
123.
when you're literally getting off I-5.
Right,
That
but it
light-
exit 123 or exit
127.
Yeah, like right there at the light, when you can't take a right.
Which cat are you talking about?
You know, 512. When
Well,
you're getting off
Oh,
on
512.
512.
I mean,
Yes,
that,
yes,
you know, so there is a
Yeah.
box right there, kind of in its own little desert. And then there's another box right there at the intersection of where 512 dead ends at Hag Highway. That one's a little bit smaller, but I mean, as far as, you know, the one that goes when you're coming right off the freeway, if we can actually get rights to actually wrap that, because that is, I think, more of like a washed-out one. But I would prefer that one to be right there.
So well, let's get back to locations, because I
Okay.
think that we could come up with more locations
Yeah.
too. But I think we could pick
The
Mhm.
military's.
many
that's a
pieces
really
for
good
the
one.
military, and also it needs to wrap the whole thing plus a second box, so.
You could almost see that one with just the edge with the hugging child thing.
Yeah,
Be on
that
one
would
of
be
them.
split,
That's
right,
really beautiful.
for sure. I think it's beautiful, so. And then you've got the rainbow swirl,
So pretty.
and is that it?
It's just the three.
I love a graphic artist.
And then the next one is Brett Carlson.
Okay. Is River part of it?
No.
I'd have to,
And again, you know, I just don't know how these would translate. Didn't you recommend Brett? No, someone,
Who that is.
but anyhow, I don't know. They're not digital,
Go
so.
back to that first one that they were on, Nikki. Flag.
oops.
It's the military art from Brett. That's military.
So that's like a mixed media piece.
No.
Sorry, it's a different artist. Ah. Keep coming up. See, why is River in there?
I remember, because she's so cute. She's such a good artist.
Yeah, I saw her dancing.
Yes.
Dancing.
Yeah, oh, really?
Yeah, and she. Never honestly done it.
That one.
What's underneath that?
So
It's
I
like
like it, but what
fabric.
is it?
It's fabric.
It's a flag.
Yeah, but what is the graphic underneath it? I
I
mean,
think it's material, like,
It's fabric.
yeah. it's fabric.
okay, because after our public installation, I'm always kind of looking at everything with a critical
Yeah.
eye.
Do you have something on the screen? Because we can't see it.
No, there's nothing, yeah, on the
Oh.
screen.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's Brett.
Oh, Phil, are you the one that suggested Brett?
Yes,
This- So it's fabric, correct? This is, none of these are digital, right?
no, he works in metal, tin.
Oh, it's metal, okay.
Hmm.
Same person?
Yeah, same artist.
That's interesting. Can you make it even bigger? I'm so sorry, I'm so interested.
Small, it's little pieces.
Oh, now you can see the metal.
They're all riveted to them.
Extensible.
Can you guys see that on the screen through Zoom?
Yep. Thank you.
This one better.
That's definitely easier in a PowerPoint, Sally.
Yeah.
Next time.
Ooh, that's
I
fun.
would go- Yeah.
Wow.
Pretty cool. Yeah, I like that.
That's pretty
I
cool.
wonder how it does that.
It's neat patchwork.
What does it say? Does it say wisdom? Does it say?
Well, it's image
Words?
7433.
What's the secret message?
Cool.
Yeah, I think these are all.
Yeah, these are all the same guys.
I think we're like voting on him as a artist.
And it's helpful to have a specific piece too. That's why I've named the ones that had names.
Is he mission?
What's the name of this
I
one?
don't know what it is.
Oh,
It's something.
It
There's-
says missing.
Oh, yeah,
Or
mission.
Amber Alert.
Is that
Oh,
who is
Amber
Oh,
Alert.
Misty.
Oh,
who's
okay.
that girl in that pic in the picture?
Oh, and the far left.
Oh. Oh
Hmm.
my goodness, interesting.
See. I
Is
mean,
this
but
still
it's things
Brett-
like, but it's
Brett
things like
Carson?
this that can kind of concern me a little
Yes,
bit and
it
give me a
is.
little bit of pause. Is hidden messaging. And whether, I mean, while I respect it, I'm wary of it due to the public reception.
What's the name of the artist?
We gotta take risks.
We
This
did
one's
that
Brett
already and
Carlson.
we got a
Brett
really
Carlson,
bad
okay.
feedback.
Yeah, Brett is the former publisher of the Lakewood Journal.
Yeah, something bad on that one.
Hmm.
But you have to look close, right? Yeah.
But then on another respect, do we even have rights to even use somebody's imaging like that?
So, boy, his work is really interesting.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Mhm.
I want to have his stuff here at City Hall.
I was just thinking. it might be
Yeah,
like
I
something
like,
to really
I like it for
appreciate
that
stuff.
You
respect.
know, wow, if we could see that up and close.
Yeah.
And it might be tough to appreciate it at a stoplight, whereas like here, we should really take a minute.
Yeah, I agree with Lonnie and Paige on that. I think he'd be better served actually here at City Hall.
Okay,
Very
so
nice.
rotating artist.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'd like to see that happen.
All right.
Oh,
One
wow,
more.
look at
Ooh,
those.
that was really cool.
Wow. So
Hang on.
Wow.
Sorry, guys. Ugh.
How up close?
Who's the lady?
Great photography.
Oh, photography.
I took the picture.
I was gonna say, did you take that, Bill?
Yeah, they had an art show down there at Silicon Boulevard and Bridgeport. There's that building there.
Oh, that funny.
Oh, yeah, that
Yeah.
little skinny building
Yeah.
where it's the
And he
lights
had
out.
an art show there. Brett and I go back a long way, but that has nothing to do with it. I just I told him about, submitting it, and that was his choice, to enter.
Yeah, it's right across the street from the new 7-Eleven right there.
Right,
So,
right next to
yeah,
Glenn Spieth
they just have little
Museum.
lights out there, but yeah.
Phil, who's the lady in the picture?
It's the Bryant.
I think that's his daughter. But I'm not 100%, but I think it's his daughter.
All right. Yeah. We
And
have lots to look at here.
before we go on a little bit too far, but like for this guy, like how we had mentioned, he might be better served doing it here at City Hall. We need to think about that when we're actually looking at these pieces. Because that might be potential artists
more
to do
artists.
City Hall too.
Yeah.
Actually,
So
I
we
took
have
the
to
liberty
reach
of
out to-
inviting some of them already, so yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Kind of fun.
Hmm.
Okay, so
I
this
like
is
that.
Charles Bird. He facilitated our retreat like 3 years ago. He's a veteran,
Oh, I remember that guy. He was-
and this
yeah.
is his artwork. Yeah.
Let's see if it'll let me.
Come off the table.
He had the PSTD, right? And then art was his way of coping with it. I remember from what I remember.
Oh, wow, these are cool.
This is Charles
He's
Bird.
really good. He's a realism painter. Yeah.
Hmm.
I think there's one more, so give me just a second to find it. This one.
You don't have very much realism, do you?
Oh, I have it open. That's me. Somehow I have it open.
Wow.
Yes.
Again, I don't see it on a signal box, but for something
I
like
don't
that,
either. Show.
like
Could
around
be
the
at the
4th of
City Hall.
July, if we could have him in City Hall, that would be
Mhm.
amazing.
Could you do the boots and the helmet on one of those sled?
But it would be on one page.
No,
Single.
I just think it'd be nice to have a realistic painter featured on a signal.
I agree with you.
We have so much graphic art out there and it's
Mhm.
beautiful.
Like the first one, I could see that wrapping around all corners of a signal box because of the flag.
Yeah, because you can.
And everybody's going to know what the flag is going to be. But the boots, if you kind of cut it off at the corner, it's not, it's gonna be a little bit lost in
You won't read it
translation.
well. Yeah.
Could you put the flag picture on the big one and the tank boots on the small?
We can combine them if it was, now Sally, if we did two different images from the same artist, are we paying him both the same stipend or are we paying him twice?
No, it's one box, so they could make a collage of their art. I mean,
Okay.
they've got to make it fit, and that's on the artist. We can say we like all of your, and you can select between the two boxes how you want to do the design. Or we only like these two, and so you've got to figure out for one box how to make those fit or whatever it is.
Really good military art, though, I think.
It really is.
Okay, so we're moving on to Christine Drake. She is visually impaired, and she just has some photographs in Lakewood that she's taken. This is the water tower at Fort Slocum Park. And this is a floral pot.
Oh, that's beautiful. It's pretty yellow. That's a picture?
This is the photograph. I recently had my third corneal transplant and enjoy using my camera as an extra set of eyes. And she lives in Lakewood. Okay, and then Christine Westfall.
That's not.
That's all Christine Drake had, was the
Yeah.
flower?
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Where did it go? Now I gotta stop it and start it again.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. I just looking for the file name, the 34. Hoping it's gonna let me go to her other ones. Yeah.
She was in the
Judy
first
did
batch
that.
that was
Oh,
selected
This
from.
is a really nice one. She submitted
Yeah.
this before.
Really?
No, it's this.
Now, I would like to see that one. If you can go back to that Lotus, I
It's the
would,
water lily.
I would like to see that one wrapped on the secondary box that we never wrapped for hers with the blue heron.
Oh, she did blue heron?
That's
She
a
did blue
great
hair.
suggestion.
That's a
That's a
I mean, we
great
never
suggestion.
wrapped the second box
Yeah.
because she was one of the first people, and I
Yeah,
think that was one of the first two
yeah, and we
box.
didn't think about the double box.
Yeah,
That's a
so-
great idea.
I think
So I would love to be able to see that one in conjunction with her existing.
Good call.
I love
It's,
that.
it's
I
the
love
very
that
same
idea.
color scheme, very
Yeah.
same
Yes.
artist,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, that would be nice.
Mhm.
Very nice.
And she's tried and true, right? She knows she knows how to do it.
Well, the
It was
water
easy
and
to
the
work
hair
with,
and then the
which says a
lake,
lot.
you know.
As a side note, Sally, she wins awards for doing Christmas trees over at Puyallup State Fair.
Oh,
So you may want to think about maybe even hiring her to kind of do it because, yeah, she has
Okay.
all of her own ornaments and everything.
beautiful, cool.
She submitted that one before.
Yeah. Quite, I think all of these we've seen.
And
before.
we've looked at that one like maybe 2 or 3 times. We just weren't sure how it would go on a box.
Well, and we also kind of had initially like trying to have things that are more themed. Local. I mean, we don't have tropical turtles in Lakewood. So
Okay.
that was,
There
that
are
was the
There
initial.
are some turtles that hang
There
out.
are
in Silicon
turtles.
Lake.
I'll never forget that turtle.
Red-eared sliders.
I thought it was someone's
Yeah.
pet and I took it up to my house and then someone came home and they're like, "Hey, should that?"
Okay, the next
Like,
one is
ran-
Colin Dixon. Cantaloupe
Trying to save
flowers.
face. I've never seen a turtle.
You see it? Isn't it?
Okay. On the top left.
So Colin Dixon.
No, it's, I have it open. I just can't see it because it's a Word, or I mean, it's a PDF. Maybe that's why I can't see it, because it's PDF. But they said they couldn't see it when I shared it like this before. Can you guys see that?
No,
No.
Look, you want to circle?
There it is. Okay.
Which artist is this?
This is Colin Dixon, local artist. Really no other details. That has a lot of white. We talked about the problem with white.
Mhm. There's gonna be a lot of a blank canvas for
Yeah.
people that actually do graffiti.
So it defeats the purpose.
I don't know that it's strong enough of a piece. for this.
No,
agree.
I mean, Sam's piece
too
with all
light
the
of a
white
watercolor.
is doing really well, but yeah, this is just not.
well, his is only white like on the top,
It's
right?
like the top half of it really.
Okay, let's, we've got a lot to get through, so,
Wow, that's beautiful.
this is Diney Winkle. She submitted art before. And you'll probably recognize it, but this is a new piece.
Hmm.
That, I could see that being very representative of our area.
The trees.
Is that northern?
Is that watercolor?
Beautiful.
Do we know what her art is? It's like watercolor. Yeah.
Ooh.
Isn't that cute? With the chin?
That's really.
Now,
fun.
she submitted this before and it was not approved.
This one? I don't remember
I've
this one.
never seen it, yeah.
Not that,
remember- I
not
remember
that
that
we
one.
can't change our mind. Sure.
I feel like we've
I
seen
remember that one.
Yeah.
Steedy.
I don't think we can.
I think that's it. That's one. Is there another one?
I love the first and the second ones.
Okay, well.
I didn't see signs.
The next one, do you want to do the ones that are in the graffiti, in the PowerPoint, or do you want to do them separately? Okay, okay, because, then we would skip the graffiti art, Gail Gray. If we're going to do the PowerPoint and go to Hondo. Hondo's not on your spreadsheet because he just submitted today. So he does acrylics. And so he takes a photograph and then he paints from that photograph.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this first piece. Oh, yeah, the box. So that-
I don't have Hondo.
Right, it's not, he submitted it today. So you can just add him in.
Oh, that's nice.
You said it was Hondo?
Very cute.
Yeah, Hando. It's a lot.
I like the style.
Yeah, I love that piece.
Yeah, very cute. I love the people too. We don't have a lot of people, do we?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's really.
for the international district, that would be so cool.
Camera.
Oh, interesting.
So this is from a photo of his daughter and her and
Beautiful.
Oh,
And then he paints.
husband at that right here. Yeah, he's, so it's on acrylic, so how can this be digitized? That's the big,
I could see that one being, definitely being wrapped around a box.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, these are fun.
if we don't
Yeah,
have the
I
budget
like
to
that one.
digitize something we really
I
like.
love that one.
Yeah, that's nice. If we don't have the budget to
Well, it's not
digitize,
to say we don't, but it's a whole extra step.
okay, I was gonna say, but we could
A lot of
require the
animals
artist to
looking
do
at
it,
us.
like, you know what I'm saying, on their own.
Yeah.
That's
Okay, I can go back.
Oh, wait, it gets better. The next one, he's got slippers on.
The dog?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the actual dog.
You go down one more, Nikki. And there, it came with the actual photo. I should have kept it in. But I said, like, enough dog.
Oh, cute.
Very nice stuff.
Okay, perfect. So it sounds like there's some interest in the family picture in Mount Rainier and the bike. I think, yeah. And the next one is Holly Robin.
What about Gail Gray?
Yeah.
Well, she's in a PowerPoint with some others that we looked at, and we'll look at those together.
Okay.
Holly Robin is next.
Wow.
Oh, that's cool.
So, yeah, so Holly Robin, is very interested. She entered the Pierce County Traffic Box Art Competition. And that was her B piece that won. And I don't see anything wrong with asking to repeat something, because I would love to see these.
I love that because a lot of, that needs to be a little bit more of an awareness with these.
Yeah.
I mean, so yeah, I do like that piece.
And it's already been made. I don't, it's obviously somewhere in Pierce County, but I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it, so we can put it here.
Oh, it's out in Buckley, that's why. I knew I saw it. Mundy Less Road, 120th Street East.
So that's not on there, but you could write in B box on your spreadsheet if you like it.
That's a nice piece too.
That's pretty, yeah.
I wouldn't even mind if we had a double box to do the mountain and the bees.
Oh, wow. That one's fun.
Is that so cool?
That's fun.
Ooh, that's really-
Yeah.
That's fun.
What's her medium? Is it like Gresham graphic?
So graphic. So she's
Wow, that was
graphic,
really
so
cool.
very easy
I like
to.
the fish.
Wow, I like the sound too.
Oh, so that we were talking about salmon. And so she has two salmon pieces. I put them side by side so you can see each one. So the next one is also.
Well.
Yeah, those are.
Yeah,
great.
I like
Those
those.
are great.
Can you go back up to the other one so I can just see the difference? Okay, so there's a color difference and one looks almost like coyish, with the
Mhm.
colors. That one on the top right. Okay, good. You can keep it like this, Nikki, where you can see it all.
I'm just wondering, with this, they're talking about AI.
Oh, look at the
That'll
bear.
come up in- But these are not. Yeah.
Sure, or not.
Well, that's.
Oh, that's
cool.
nice.
Mm.
I like that.
Eagle,
Oh,
that's
eagle.
cool with the eagle in
Yeah.
there.
And a reflection.
Yeah.
Nice.
Holly did a good job and it's digital.
Yeah, the
We
only
like
thing
Holly.
she has is that a lot of hers are, they're in that portrait format and she'd have to,
But she knows how to adjust.
Yeah.
she'd have to fiddle with that, yeah.
I mean, especially how she wrapped the bees
Yeah.
around the other box,
Yeah.
so she has experience with that.
So Joshua Green is next. So actually I'm gonna recommend not using him because he used AI. And I'm
What's AI?
artificial intelligence. You
Wow.
say, make me a box that has a mountain on it, and the computer makes it.
That's right, yeah.
And you can tell by
We
his
can't do
art.
the original
How did
artwork
you find
on
out?
the computer.
He said he was forthcoming. So for those reasons, as Shark Tank would say, I'm not interested. What do they say? For those reasons, I'm out.
I just wanted to make
I
sure.
think it's too deep, you know, and a lot of different reasons. Like the first one, that's too much river to me. You know, I mean, that kind of resembles a little bit of one of her pieces in a very
But it's
bored
AI, so you
type of
can-
way.
So what's the difference between this and like clip art? Like, is this something you're finding on the
It's
internet? Or
it's you tell them what to make and they actually
the
create it.
computer does, the robot?
Yeah.
The computer makes it.
He's putting in the keywords and then it's generating.
Right. Yeah, that's I would think a legal issue, which you get paid for, or
There's just so much
Your name on
controversy
it.
about it.
Yeah.
Artists aren't actually doing the work. They're kind of.
yeah, as writers, we're getting big trouble.
It's a little too stark.
Okay, so AI will keep going to Cade Sanchez.
Did you do Gail Gray?
She's in a PowerPoint, so we're gonna. This is a one-off kind of.
Ooh.
Mm.
And that's it. That's all I've got. And then Kelly Loney's next, and Kelly has submitted art in the past. She did a rotating art something for Tacoma, and I did just put the bug in her ear that we do that here. So she submitted a few pieces.
Anything about Kate from the Cat in the Swing? Was there anything we should know about Kate?
I've got nothing.
Here's Lola native colors.
So this is pretty darn cool. So she said that she was inspired by indigenous plants. It said completed a couple of public artworks of flowers already. They tend to be my favorite. She took photos of native flowering plants, most from her own yard, vectorized them, then edited and arranged them in a bright blue sky as a background.
Interesting.
It includes Trillium, Oregon grape, wild currant, camas. Camas is what supports Silicon Park that the indigenous people. Salmonberry, skunk cabbage, tiger lily, Nootka rose, Indian paintbrush, wild American plum, Indian plum, salai, monkey face, and elderberry. It's digital, so it can easily be modified.
I was driving on the street and I see that, I'll smile.
Yeah.
Yes, I love that.
Very pretty. And to have to take those photographs, I mean, that must take a long time to get those good colors.
Yeah.
And the arrangement too, you have to kind of
An
know
artful thing too.
how to.
This is kind of different. This is Kyle Schmidtke. And he's kind of, obsessed with Sasquatches, like Sasquatches. Next is Lori Davenport. And she has a lot of pieces.
Hoping that when I share this, we will be able to see all of her stuff.
I personally think that's
I like it.
really cool.
Is it Laura?
This is Lori Davenport.
Nice.
That oral argument,
Yes,
and that's like a cubism.
Oh, interesting.
that's her artwork.
That's interesting. Oh my God, that's cute. I love that.
It's clever, you know. Yeah.
Love it.
Listen to her,
that's
I
so
just think her
beautiful.
spectacular. It's so bright. And you know, the way she's doing it without showing faces, like that is,
Yeah.
we escaped the
She's
whole
interesting.
face issue problem.
Again, I like her for City Hall more.
Isn't
than I do
that
for
cool?
Single Bar.
That one's
Wow.
Farmer's Market. I love that one.
Very beautiful.
I think it would be great on a signal box. Personally. And here as well.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
I like her style.
I love a lot of her pieces.
Like nice modern art.
I agree. She's my new best friend.
Sylvie.
She's, she's doing the third quarter art show, but she's got some great art and it's very inclusive.
Oh, she's the one.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Sylvie hangs out with all the cool kids.
Oh yeah.
She's about, I think she's like 80 years old. And she's a symphony musician. So she's pretty cool.
You do a box and a rotating artist show.
I like her style.
Yeah, so she and Sylvie are doing the one for the
good.
summer.
Yeah.
And
That's
yeah,
who's doing it. Oh, cool.
okay. And then we're going on to Linda Schulberg.
Good work, 'cause I like that. I feel. I've seen you.
So she creates color Pacific Northwest scenes. She lives in Federal Way. This is just one she's done, but she's done others. Okay, and next is Rodney King, who's really great. I did mention that we do a rotating art show because I really liked his work. So I'm Rodney King. I'm the owner of King's Pen LLC. My goal is to create beautiful images celebrating all that is great about the Black culture. I generally focus on hip hop, jazz, and basketball. He's gotten some really good media coverage, King 5 Television, and so on.
That name sounds familiar.
My art is meant to share love and evoke.
Oh, I love it.
Think Los Angeles.
Yeah, that's exactly okay. Thank you, Phil.
Mhm.
So he's in studios all over.
Ooh.
Yeah, his style's cool.
Yeah.
I like that one a lot.
I love that.
And cool.
Mhm.
Very cool.
Mm,
How fun
is that so cool?
It's interesting how varied his stuff is.
I love that. Beautiful. They're all so
Yeah,
cool.
they're great. Like him.
Mm. And then we have Civil Avel.
Zip Lavelle.
Sorry.
Jim.
Ooh, Autumn Donkey.
So, you know, we do have to remember people love dogs in Lakewood.
You have any wrapped near the park? Or the dog park.
Mhm.
We don't have any really stoplights here or there. Well, there is that one.
Oh, just that tunnel dogs.
Mhm.
I think this would get lost on the box.
Yeah.
It looks like wrapping paper.
Yeah.
It does, I was gonna say that. It does look like, it looks like tissue paper.
Yes, it does.
But it,
Yeah.
I don't think
It would
it's,
get lost. It's
yeah.
too small.
yeah, for for a box.
Yeah, it wouldn't make a statement.
Okay, moving on from wrapping paper to
Sorry.
Uh,
I don't wanna
Trisha
offend the artist, that's-
Parsons.
Not on here. Now, that's a better one.
So she submitted today
Oh.
and,
That's pretty.
so this is interesting. So she went to Clover Park
Very cute.
High School.
Yeah.
She lives in Lakewood. And
And that could definitely be wrapped on a
Yes.
box.
Yeah.
There's so many corners, right? There's
Yeah.
4 corners right there.
Yeah.
I mean,
and it's digital.
Yeah. It kind of has a Warhol quality.
Did
Yeah.
we do Wendy Washburn?
No,
Oh,
not
yeah.
yet.
Okay, and then
She's our last.
and then we have
Wait a
Wendy
minute, who's
Washburn.
this?
Who was that?
That's Trisha.
That was supposed
That
to
was
be Wendy.
Trisha and she submitted it
Oh, and
today.
she's not
That
on.
was-
Yeah.
well,
That was
okay.
Trisha.
She was the last minute one, so
Is this Wendy Woman?
Wendy Washburn.
Oh,
That's fun too.
So it's digital.
Oh, yeah, she's got it, side down.
This piece of all the kits has been, it says this piece has been reproduced on other boxes in the US, so it's not an original.
Mm-mm.
Seal Life. Seal Life. Uh,
not Wendy's
That's
work.
cute.
I did that.
it
Cute.
is. She's a former Seattle PI newspaper artist,
Oh.
and she's an illustrator of children's books. Okay, and then we're gonna go on to the PowerPoint. So we showed these last time. And so we're gonna view them one more time. And that will conclude all our 22 artists.
So the PowerPoint is Gail Gray, is that correct?
Is a few,
Okay.
and it had Charles Bird in there and a few others,
Oh,
but
okay.
Gail Gray's one that is in there that. So we'll skip over the ones we already looked at.
See, I think that one is right when you come off the freeway.
Mhm.
It's in its own little desert. That's not the one
It
that's like,
is, oh boy, it's really visible.
yeah, it's very visible. As opposed to the other one, it's a lot smaller and it's not so visible because of all the traffic.
And you're stopped there for a while, so you can sit and look.
You know, if it's easier, Nick, I think Gail's the only one that we didn't see because.
Now that one's very visible, especially when you're coming from 100.
You want me to click yell it? Do you want to stop?
Is it not pulling up the PowerPoint?
That's the only PowerPoint I saw in there. Am I missing it? Oh, stop.
Yeah, that's.
That's the only PowerPoint, because that's.
Oh,
signal box
okay.
communications, But I can
Sorry.
pull up.
Yeah,
Gail.
just do Gail. Hey, that's fun.
Oh, there's that puppy.
Uh,
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
The Wallflower series.
Who are we on here?
This is Gail.
Gail.
Gray.
Gail.
Yeah.
Gail Gray in the, kind of in the middle of.
Oh, okay.
This is the Liar Liar series, Liar Liar Pants on Fire. This is the Knock Knock series. This is the Just for Fun series.
There's another one. Isn't there two documents for her?
That, I think it ended with the sister class. There wasn't any more as you scroll down.
That was it.
Okay.
How many boxes we have?
We have 10. There's 5 double boxes, 4 singles, and a triple. It'd be nice if people had someone that they gave a 5, and we started with the 5 and worked backwards, and we could just go around the room. If you're in agreement, we'll see how many people are in it also chose that artist as a 5. If it's more than half, then maybe we've got a winner. Does that sound good?
Sure.
Yep.
Okay, wants to start.
I think I've got 9 5s, so. No, but isn't that good? I mean, don't we need?
Yeah, do you wanna, okay, Paige, go for it.
So I'm just starting from the very first one that I gave the 5 to was that Bill Gibbs military and Bill Gibbs multicolor swirl.
Could you all hear that? Bill Gibbs, military and multi-color swirl, multi-color. Did anyone else give the military one a 5?
I did.
I did too.
I did.
I gave it a
We're
4.
talking about the one with the, it says joint base and it's got the C-17s in it.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. One thing about that though, and maybe when it shows the 4 services, if that's actually the thing, normally they show 5 because the Coast Guard is now considered an armed service. It wasn't in the past, but it is now.
Interesting.
But I like the concept. I mean, that's just a small question.
Lua,
I gave Bill Gibbs a 5 for ICU and multicolor swirl.
Did 5 for ICU. I thought that was a good one. I give it 4.
did anyone else give ICU a 5? And Susan, do you want to see those as we?
I would love to if it's not too difficult.
Yeah, because I don't remember them all by name. I mean,
I gave the rainbow swirl a 5.
You can close that one. It was not that one.
It's not Bill Gibbs?
It is, but that was his just.
Oh, that's the other one.
Okay. I can't see anything, by the way.
It's not up yet. Working on it.
All right.
There it is. Okay, so.
Oh, yeah. Mhm.
And then ICU is. the first
ICU
one,
is
so
on the other side. There you are.
So did anyone give this a 5 besides Lua?
I can see 5 on those. Yeah, I like those.
Okay,
Yep.
and, okay. What about the multicolor swirl? Anybody else have a 5 on the multicolor swirl?
Is that the eye?
So I
No.
changed, I think I meant to do the military now that I just saw it again. I really like that one, so.
Okay,
I like it too, Lua. Yeah.
okay. that's my winner.
I like the military.
Are we talking about the eye?
We asked about the eye and then we went on, I didn't hear anyone else.
Okay.
Uh, And then the multicolored squirrel.
I also give that one a 5 because it's just so beautiful.
I did as well.
Can we see him when, I mean, I don't see the multicolored squirrel.
That's it right there.
Rainbow swirl.
Oh, the rainbow squirrel. Oh, okay. I was thinking, I'm sorry, squirrel, like in the animal.
I thought they said first too.
I thought, where, I don't remember multicolored squirrel.
Can't bring you to any party.
I gotta stop drinking before these meetings.
Yeah.
Multicolored squirrel.
Yeah, well, I thought, I've seen a lot of them, there's been a lot of colors, so I thought, well, maybe somebody
There's
had
a
a
squirrel in
multicolored
there.
squirrel.
I did yeah.
That's funny. Okay, so moving on, Paige, who's your next?
And then I also gave Brett Carlson, who's the next one, a 5 for, I think it was the flag fabric. He's the
Yeah.
one that,
I like that
he's the
one.
metal artist
Yeah.
that does the mixed colors.
Yeah.
Did anyone else give him a 5?
We gotta look at it again. Oh, there's that one.
Give me just a second to pull it up. Oops.
I just think it's interesting. It's
Yeah,
different
I
than
like
anything
it.
else we have.
I thought,
It's interesting.
I thought the Amber Alert one was really an interesting piece too.
I gave a 5 for the Amber Alert.
So, so let's go back though to the flag, the fabric flag. I've got that Paige has a 5 on that. Anyone else?
You know, then I'm looking at it again. I like that one.
I could give it a 5.
It is interesting.
Mhm.
Is it fabric?
It's
Metal,
Yeah.
little pieces of tin.
If you really look at it, though, it's got lots of stuff in there,
Yeah.
Mhm.
different things. Like there's a helmet. Is that a helmet with the stars on?
Now that you get up closer, you can see.
Yeah. It's very interesting.
And then there's a dog in there too.
There's an
Butterfly.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah, it's very interesting, very artistic. And there's a girl in there. Yeah. There's fish.
There's the
Flowers.
salmon right there.
It might be better if it's chosen to be in a location where people are walking by. They can take a closer look.
Mhm.
And give them some homework to stand there and figure it out.
Yeah.
We don't have a ton of pedestrian traffic, but yeah, I
Okay.
see what you're saying.
So we've got Paige, Earl, Phil, Lua finds it interesting. I don't know if it's a 5
Or
4. Thank
Or what?
you. Anyone else for the fabric flag?
I'll,
Yeah, it's
Fine.
interesting.
I'll give it a 5.
Got
Mhm.
you, Phil. Susan?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And then the Amber Alert. I hear that Paige likes it, Lonnie likes it.
Yeah, it was number 7433,
Thank
image
you.
7433.
Thank you.
Lonnie
I
gets an A+.
like that one.
Yeah, that's a good
That's
one.
5.
yeah, that's another interesting piece.
I like that one better.
Anyone else?
I gave it a 5 too.
And who is that talking?
Emily.
Yeah.
I gave it a 5.
Okay. Moving along.
What happened to Adam Welch, the first sushi one? Did we all?
Well, we're going with Paige's 5. We're going with the ones that people gave 5.
Just because she started.
We're doing pages.
Well,
Down the list.
that's gonna be a long time if we go through all of us and do that.
Yeah.
Well,
We
that,
should
well,
just
how do you want to do it?
maybe we should just go down the list, because if we
Okay.
go through all of us and do a round table, that's gonna be,
Okay,
I mean, we're only on pages 4.
Right.
go for it. So let's go to Adam Sushi.
I like
I-
that one.
I gave it a 5.
I was a 5 on Adam.
Okay, me too.
Yeah.
5.
You pull it up against. the-
Okay, wow.
That was.
Okay. Adam Sushi. Okay, just wait. Shauna, Lua, Earl, Laura. Who else? So you're just
Sylvie,
on Zoom, like,
Emily from Zoom.
Sylvie,
I gave it a 5.
who are you?
It's Daryl.
I actually do.
Come on, we
I
all
do
know
that.
that, boys.
I've got Shauna, Lua, Earl, Laura, Emily, Sylvie, Daryl,
5 for me as well.
Adriana. Okay.
Now we gotta go get sushi.
What about, did anyone give him a 4? Okay. All right, let's move on to Barb.
So are we going in order now?
Now we're just going alphabetically. Well, yeah,
Okay.
we changed tactics.
Are you gonna put the art up or just describe it?
We're gonna put the art up, but
Okay.
in the meantime, if anyone that has given Barb a 5, you can let us know. Because if no one has, there's no point in calling her up.
I didn't write the names down. I only did the descriptions of the art.
It's alphabetical. So
Oh, yeah.
she's the mosaic artist. Did anyone give her a 5?
No.
Barb, the mosaic. Okay, so Barb's out. Okay, and then Bill Gibbs. Did anyone give
We
Bill
already
a
did.
5?
Yeah,
We already did.
yeah, we gave him a 5.
Oh, yeah, we already did.
Yeah.
Who was that?
And the ICU.
Okay. Okay, and
Same thing with
then
Brett.
Brett, we did already,
Yeah.
and Charles Burt.
So I did give him 5, but we decided rotating art for Brett.
We're just sticking with signal block right now.
But I did give him a 5. I want to ensure that we're gonna look at.
He should definitely be on rotating art. if we
Rotating
can get him
artist,
to-
yeah.
Yep,
But you're
that
just
one-
saying that no one else.
That
gave
one
him a 5.
with the flag is very striking. It's
No.
beautiful.
I like it.
I like this.
I
one.
mean, that could go around different corners of the box to where everybody's gonna know exactly what it is. And
Oh,
I
wait.
like that one a lot.
So wait, so are we on Brett or
Charles.
Charles,
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
so-
did I skip? Sorry.
So did anyone give Charles a 5?
I like Charles at 5, and I like the military boots with the dog tags too.
Yeah, I got 3 5s for Charles for me. So I
Yeah.
really-
I got a 5 for Charles.
I like
Boots
boots. The
and
boots
gunner.
is
I'd give Charles a 5, but
Like, yeah,
but
I
I'm
got
military.
I really like.
Well, and yes, and yeah, I know
So
Charles.
for which one though? Which piece?
well, I think it would be kind of cool if we could do the military boots with the flag. Like if we had 2
Yeah.
boxes to wrap. I mean, I think those together would be a great signal box, but we would need 2 boxes. to do
But
it.
the boots aren't gonna take a whole box. You wouldn't wrap it around all 4 sides. They just do
No,
one side.
yeah, that's
one
true.
side, and then, yeah.
You could, they could go around 2 sides maybe.
And we've done that on a couple of the boxes.
Yeah.
We've repeated the art.
So boots, flag, was there any others?
I don't
No.
know about the flag one. It's not like, yes, it's history, but if you look at the painting, it's not, it doesn't show everybody's history. So it's exclusionary. I don't know about the flag one.
I see the flag.
Definitely not that one.
No, that one.
This is the painting in the background.
Well, does it have to show? I mean, it's an historical piece. Certainly, if I saw a picture of the Buffalo Soldiers, it doesn't show other people.
You can find anything in America that's exclusionary to some point. But you know, I mean, it's what makes us America is the fact that we celebrate everything.
Right. That was the fight for independence.
Mhm.
I kind of see Sylvie's point though.
Yeah.
So, if you,
It'd be offensive to some people.
but I can also go for it in a different way.
But remember now, we also have the metal art that's a flag, and then we have a couple other pieces that were flags, so we're going to have a variety if they're all chosen. Just something to think about. I don't,
And
Well,
just in the Brett
it is
Carlson,
the flag of the country. I mean, it's not like it's the metal art though is not actually the flag. It has a symbolism of a flag, but it's got a lot of different art in it. I mean, that one, the flag there, obviously is very patriotic, but it's also very historic.
But the flag is not the problem here, as I see. The picture behind the flag is something
The
that's.
picture doesn't bother me. I see pictures of people on the Hudson all the time. I mean, that was our history.
Yeah, but for
we
some people, it might.
we fought 2 wars with the English, and if the English would have won, we wouldn't be here today.
Oh, Lakewood City
Give them
is
credit,
about now.
huh?
So Lakewood City is full of different kinds of people right now. So they'll look
Well,
at it.
they are, but some are more predominant than others, and I'm not trying to get into all that. I'm just saying it's a multicultural city, but there's nothing wrong with we're all Americans, and all the people in the city technically are Americans, and that's an American piece of history. And you can't, why, I wouldn't trade it in for, I don't know where you're going to find something that might satisfy everybody, but through the different boxes of which we've done, you'll get a little bit of everybody somewhere.
in the interest of time, we're going to say something.
I just think the idea of excluding it is exclusionary.
Yeah.
I mean, simply put, I mean,
So, yeah.
you're trying to exclude it because of part of the history, because of the way, but anyway, that's just my own.
So this
feeling.
is what we're gonna do in the interest of time, because we just have 5 minutes, and we can come back to this next meeting, but it sounds like the majority like the boots, and that's not controversial, and then there's some controversy over the flag, and we can end with that.
The painting, not the flag.
It's the painting.
The painting, I mean, the flag photo, yeah. And then let's just go on. Did anyone give Christine Christine Drake a 5? Because we don't need to call her up if no one. Did.
No, I gave her a 1.
Okay. And then, so we're gonna go on to Christine New.
I'm kind of over the water tower.
Did anyone give Christine New a 5? Okay, we'll move on.
Christine
then-
New, you mean
Christine,
Westfall?
the only thing with Christine Westfall is,
Christine
I would
Westfall.
love her water lily to be, but I don't know how we're voting on that one, because it's already been a wrapped box.
Did you?
If we could find a budget to wrap the secondary part of
Yeah.
our box, I think that would be awesome. But not part of the 10.
Not part of this 10.
Yeah.
I also think we need to look at what we're looking at now, which our current lineup here. Did she get a 5 in your view? Of
No.
what we have, and not for me.
It would just be
That's
great
how
to
we
be
should
able to
look at it.
wrap, to be able to
Yeah.
finish that up.
Yeah, and there's been
Strip next to it.
a lot of interest in that, so. Okay, did anyone give Colin Dixon a 5?
No.
Okay, so we're gonna skip Colin. What about Diney or Deanie? I don't know how you pronounce it.
I
I
did
gave her
get
a 4.
I got a 5 for Northern Might
Yeah.
for the one. Sorry.
For
So,
that one too.
okay, so Northern Might
As the
got
colors.
2 5s. Anyone
Well,
else?
let me see that one again. Is that
That's
the
a really
one?
cool reflection in the.
I could totally, I could go 5 on a lot of hers. I liked a lot of hers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's beautiful.
Yeah, I like that one.
Could we see them?
Yep, I'm bringing it up. Sorry,
Okay.
it takes a minute.
Yeah, okay. That's
Pull it
good.
up.
Yeah, I give that one a 5.
I think
Yeah.
that's lovely. Yep.
I like it.
Yep, that's cool.
And that would get
Roshana?
wrapped
No.
beautifully, kind of like in and of itself.
Well. So I've got Paige, Lonnie, Lua, Sylvie, Phil, Lua, twice.
I could go 5 on that one.
And I went 5 on this too.
Me too.
I'd go 5.
As did I.
I don't know what's in the moon though, but I assume it's just an outline of the moon.
The moon is the moon, it's the way it is.
The man.
No, I mean, there's something inside the moon there. I don't know if that's,
Well,
Subliminal.
yeah,
maybe it's the man in the moon. I don't know.
no, it doesn't look like a man.
Looks just like the topography of the moon.
Clouds, blue clouds.
All right. We're gonna look for hidden messages till later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a top secret team that does that now.
That's the next round.
Oh my god.
That Lakewood Art Commission.
Oh my gosh, you
Oh,
guys.
my.
Okay, Gail Gray, graphic artist. Did anyone give Gail a 5?
I think I gave her a 2 just because I think there was a lot of white in there and there were a lot of words and everything. So I think I gave her a 2 or 3.
I like her, you are not a wallflower, that red one, but it's not a 5 for me.
Susan, did you see that work?
I did see that work, and no, I don't think so.
Okay. Okay, Hondo. Did anyone give Hondo a 5?
I gave
I
him a
like,
5.
yeah.
I gave the people a 5.
Is that the Asian family scene?
Yes,
Yeah, I
yes.
like that.
5.
Emily gives a 5.
Sylvie.
I thought the Mount Rainier was great, because that bike with the cherry tree is great.
I like the family scene.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
family.
I love
Yeah.
the Mount Rainier one.
Yeah. I like that too.
So given that a box like that wouldn't wrap a whole box, are we okay saying like you can show us what you come up with using the
Sure.
memory near the bike and the people?
Yeah.
The
All
bike
right.
didn't do much for me.
The family didn't do much for me. I don't like faces.
Well-
I just don't. I just
Like that with your therapist later.
sorry, I just don't like the faces.
Okay, so out of respect for everyone, it's 6:15. Do you want to table this till the next meeting or do you want to power through?
I think we should power
Let's just
through.
power through. We're already on the same
We
time.
already have 7.
All right, Holly Robin, did anyone give Holly a 5?
I think I gave her a 5.
Yes,
For the bees.
Page.
and her salmon.
Oh,
I love the bees and the
The
salmon.
Yeah.
salmon were good.
Yep.
I gave from
Like a
Rainier
lot of
and
us.
Eagle plus B.
Colorful Mount Rainier.
Yeah, that was
Eagle.
gorgeous.
That was gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah. reflective.
Now we have 8.
Susan, what did you think of her art?
I haven't seen it yet. Oh,
Real-
yeah.
Real quick.
I like that very much.
Yeah. very
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, very nice. Very nice.
Which salmon do you guys like? That one or?
I like that.
I think I like the
The
second.
second
the
one.
second
yeah.
Second one.
I agree with you on the other one, Sally, that the first one's too much koi.
Yeah, this one here is jumping out.
All right,
Mhm.
Yeah,
I like the
that.
Mount
And it
Rainier.
has liquid rocks in it.
Holly
All our
Dim.
rocks are round like that here.
Okay, Josh Green. So I'm putting a yes on Holly.
No, that was AI.
I gave him like a 1.
Josh was AI, so he's
Yeah,
out.
yeah, so he's out.
And then we're with Cade. Did anyone give Cade?
I just
No.
gave her a 2. It was just too tranquil for me.
Mm.
With the swing
Okay.
with the swing
Good, good,
set.
good.
and-
Too peaceful.
Kelly
Yeah.
Loney.
Mm.
On to
No,
Kelly.
not.
I
was
did. I
kind
gave
of
Kelly a
an
5 for the Pierce Lowland native colors. That's
Really?
everything.
I know
that-
that.
Kelly is the one with the
Like
monkey.
Or-
I think everybody liked her.
This
I
was the one where she
liked
took
her.
pictures of the native flowers.
Oh,
and put them-
yeah, that was.
Yeah.
fire.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Oh, yeah, that,
I like that
that
one.
one. Is that Kelly?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That'll be a beautiful box. Look at that.
Yeah,
And talk about like time,
That's very nice.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
yeah.
making your own.
I think
Kyle-
Lewis said if she drove by it, she'd smile.
That's right.
Oh,
Yeah, I like that
That's a
comment.
good quote.
Okay.
And
Um,
it kind of looks like what you're wearing there too, Lou. It matches you.
You can wrap yourself in the box.
Okay, we have 9. We only have one more box to go.
Can we do Lori Davenport? Because
Well,
But she wants 12
so
or
Kyle's,
15.
did anyone
think
give
we have
Kyle a 5?
No.
No.
Okay, Kyle's out. Next, Lori Davenport. Did anyone give Lori a 5?
Yes.
I gave her a 5.
Yeah, for all of her.
All of
They
them.
were all
Any of
beautiful.
Cubism, playful, modern art.
Do you
yes.
need to see him, Susan?
I give her a 4.
Oh, whatever.
There's no
Can we see 'em?
faces.
The 5,
Hold on.
those were.
It wasn't.
Sorry.
one?
Girl, that should appeal to you. There's no faces.
Yeah, that I didn't
So-
like that. No faces. I understand it, but that wasn't
Earl
something
likes
I
it.
want to see.
Faces.
Susan, so Lori is doing the rotating art exhibit this summer with Sylvie. And
Yes.
her art is amazing.
Hers is beautiful.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh, did you see it all?
Not all of it, no.
She had all the kind of whimsical.
Yeah.
Oh,
kids.
yeah, I got it. Yeah, this is great.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Laura.
Davenport.
Laura.
Laura
Davenport.
Lori.
How cute those
I
are.
just love that
Oh,
one.
it's Laura.
Yeah,
That wasn't my favorite. The first two are good.
Once on each side or something, that'd be cool. Okay.
Isn't that great, Susan?
Yeah, the woman in the yellow turban.
That's
Love
a farm.
That's
I
great.
love that.
Uh-huh.
Her style.
Okay,
Yeah.
so she's a
I'm good.
yes.
That's cute.
That's cute.
So I think, God, she could do more than one.
So good,
Okay.
right?
Okay, yeah.
Linda, did anyone give Linda a 5?
No.
no. Whatever, Lonnie.
Rodney King.
Yes.
Rodney King.
Yes.
Tiny woman.
Oh, yeah.
Could we see Rodney again?
Yeah,
Rodney's
I'm bringing it up. Give me just.
I
one
like
sec.
Rodney. I like Rodney's a lot.
And then I'm like.
Yeah.
And
Emily
so-
from Zoom gave him a 5.
Okay.
That and the church gathering were my favorites.
So what I'll do in the interest of time, the ones that say yes that have like multiple via email, I'll ask you to drill down on the exact ones. Okay.
That second one, the church one, that one I think is beautiful.
That's
Love it.
beautiful.
I like that one too.
What did you say, Earl, about that one?
How you say you didn't
I
like
think it's
faces?
like, it looks like a church one.
We're gonna go to therapy.
I don't know if we can do that as a city. We'll look into it.
I don't.
Okay. Civ, did
Got a
anyone?
cross on it,
Civ.
No.
Civ
but I
Sal.
like it.
Trisha
The dogs.
Trisha
I like
Parsons.
Trisha.
I like that one.
for the dog.
I did a 5 for the dogs.
Do we just have two? Does I
I,
heard
I like the dogs too.
three
The
people.
dogs
show-
are-
Actually, no, that was Carson, the dogs.
That, it's
Is it-
adorable.
Oh, Parson.
What are you saying, Sylvie?
No, I have the name wrong. I like that one.
Sorry, what did you say?
Oh, you just want 5s, right?
Yeah,
5s, yeah.
5-4. I mean, like, is this person in or out? Are we saying in? We're saying yes. Okay.
I give it a 4, I guess.
Okay. And then Wendy.
Well, that's what I was doing like too.
Wendy woman.
No.
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 I'd give it a 5. I think it's really cute.
Which one's Wendy?
Wendy was the one with the, all our kids in Seal Life.
Well, obviously, when
I have
Sylvie's
10
best friend.
yeses. I have
Yeah,
10
I was gonna
yeses.
say,
That includes that second box
No.
for by the Heron. I have 10
Okay.
yeses.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we need one more. No, yeah, we
Wait a
need
minute,
one
no.
more.
Well,
We only
or
have
maybe a couple of these artists we. end up
Yeah,
doing-
we could,
we
they
do-
could
we
collaborate.
Have a couple of boxes.
Laura Davenport could do 2 boxes.
Yay, we did it.
You guys are so good. Woo!
I like when you see the line, or the sea line.
Feel like.
Is everyone happy or is someone thinking like, oh my God, I didn't want that person and speak up now or forevermore, fight no more.
No, I
Forevermore.
think it's a great group.
Hmm.
I know we're running late, but we're just about to open our show at Lakewood Playhouse, y'all. It's based on the book, The Giver, which has been like required reading for many middle schools. It's a wonderful story. It's gonna only be 3 weekends, starting this weekend at Lakewood Playhouse, so come support.
Oh,
Okay,
cool.
and everyone, we have an art reception for Ron Snowden. If you haven't seen his art, come to City Hall. It's remarkable. It's 4 o'clock to 7 o'clock, March 18th.
March 18th.
Please tell all your friends. And Sylvie, does September 15 work for you?
I have to
Did you-
check with Lori Davenport.
Okay.
September
All right.
15th.
And then Emily, you're gonna look into when. Oh, we've got one April 18th for the faculty.
Right. Yep.
April 18th is the faculty reception for Pierce College. September 15 is Sylvie, and we're determining the student reception, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Good job, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
April.
April 18th is a Thursday.
or whatever.
That was hard
I think
work for
15th
you.
April.
That was hard work for you.
It was definitely a lot
That's also
harder
too, that go
Sure.
calendar.
navigate that.
Ron Snowden was March 18th.
Correct.
Wait, Emily,
Thank you.
I think.
It's great that advertising worked to get this, a number of artists.
Yeah.
to submit.
Yeah.
Meta.
And that they're local.
Meta
I mean,
only
that
has to
they're,
spend a little
you
bit of
know,
money.
that
before
was
they
good.
really
That
have
was-
all-
that was good. use of
Anyways,
money.
I'll email out the art.
Yeah, I just, April 15th, it wasn't on there.
Hey, good night,
Yeah,
everybody.
not on my-
Good night.